Welcome back to part two of my feeding of my new additions. I've got three more tarantulas to go. This next one is another one that I am super excited to be the owner of now. Been wanting one for a long time. I finally picked one up at the expo, and I actually got this one at Palp Friction Tarantulas table. Bought it personally from Alexandra, and I couldn't be more excited to have this beautiful specimen here. A lot of you may recognize this bright, beautiful, colorful tarantula. This is the Davis pentaurus, or the Guatemalan tiger rump. And I suspect that this one is going to be hungry, judging some of its behavior earlier when I was doing some maintenance in its enclosure. I have a feeling it's going to feed for us. But I left the roach that I separated out for it probably 30 feet away, so hang tight, guys. Alright, so I've got the roach. Let's put it in and let's see what happens. Here it falls in the far corner. Come on, roach, move. Wow, I would have expected a takedown already out of this one, the way it was behaving earlier. Sorry about that, guys. My dogs are arguing with each other back there in the background. I don't know if you could hear that, but I could, and it was distracting. So there you go. Another non-feeder. This has been one boring feeding video. But look how beautiful that tarantula is, guys. I just can't get over how stunning they are. Honestly, I'm really surprised that this thing has not done a takedown on this roach yet, because I took the lid off this thing the other day, and it had, it had webbed the lid, and some of the webbing stretched out like hot cheese on a piece of pizza and draped across its face, and I used my tweezers to pull the webbing off its face, and it kind of struck at the tweezers like it thought it was food, and now it's over here snuggling with a damn roach. So I don't get it. These tarantulas are unpredictable creatures. You know, sometimes they'll give you great takedowns when you least expect them, and then sometimes they don't do shit when you expect it. So there we go. There's another non-fed tarantula, but at least we got a good look at it. Let's move on to the last two. Alright, so this is the last one I'm going to attempt to feed that I picked up from the show. This was actually my first pickup. I was at the show maybe 15 minutes, and I saw this beautiful girl, and I went ahead and bought her, because I've been wanting to get an Albert Pelosum, so I finally got one. This is a big female Nicaraguan, the true curly hair. I am going to offer her a roach, and let's see what happens. And she took it down, no problem. Excuse me. I was kind of anticipating, because I've seen lots of videos of these guys lately, her maybe leaping and grabbing the roach and flipping on her back, but she did not. She just gently grabbed it and is now happily munching away on it. Super excited to have this girl. She's so gorgeous. I just didn't understand what the appeal was in these guys when I first got into tarantulas, because, like I said, I was all into the pretty colorful ones, and I was like, well, they're not very colorful. I don't know why anybody would want one. But you get further into the hobby, and then you start realizing that you overlook certain species, and she is one of those species that I am now super excited to have and can't believe I overlooked for so long. There we go. I think that's only the second tarantula that we have watched feed so far in this two-part boring-ass video. But, again, at least you got to get a good look at some of my new additions. I don't know if we're going to get any fang action or a happy dance out of her. There we go. She's going to do a bit of a happy dance for us. Yeah, she's a sweetheart. Doesn't get upset about anything. I've had her out. When I got back to the hotel room, I could not wait to get her out of the plastic tub that she was in, and she just peacefully and calmly walked from hand to hand, and I was just super excited that she's so gentle. Of course, that's one of the reasons that I got got her is because they are so gentle. But I mean, let's be honest. What's the real reason that we like these curly hairs? Take a look at those legs. That fuzz is just so awesome. And now she's doing a kick-ass happy dance for us. You can see there she's got 2 bald spots on her abdomen. That is the result of a bumpy ass 10-hour car ride. Every time we hit the smallest crack or seam in the highway, I just knew that, it felt like a earthquake to our tarantulas. And she was obviously quite upset. You can see that she's rubbed a couple of bald patches on her little butt, but that's okay because she's still adorable. So that has been my female Brachypelma albopilosum, the Nicaraguan form. I do not have a name for this girl yet, so I would appreciate suggestions. But again, nothing corny, and keep it original. I hope you enjoyed this nice little happy dance that she's doing for us. And then we're going to move on to the last large tarantula that I have now. And here's the last one that we're going to feed. This one I just got yesterday. This is my female Aphonopelma chalcodes that I got it from a guy in Texas, and I couldn't be happier with this girl. She's the sweetest tarantula I've ever met, and we're going to try to feed her now, and let's see what happens. Did you guys hear that crunching? That was a pretty awesome takedown there. She did a little better than the Bialbo did. Yeah, look how beautiful she is. I am over the moon with this girl. That's the phrase that I have been using since I unboxed her yesterday, is I'm over the moon with her. She's so gorgeous. She's so sweet. She's really going to be the ambassador for my collection to help people to know that not all tarantulas are out to kill you. In fact, none of them are. And they'd rather not harm you at all. She's so beautiful. Here we go. Little bit of fang action. She gonna give us a happy dance maybe? I don't know. I really love her coloration. She's got those black femurs and those orange leggings on the front 4 legs that she has, and then the back ones seem to have a thicker fuzz, and it's more of a grayish color. As you can see, they're a bit different color than the front legs. She's got that beautiful gold carapace, and she's got that reddish abdomen, which you can't really see in this shot. She's got a bit of a bald spot on her booty as well, I think, from her travels. So, they don't travel really well. They don't like the stress of. There you go. You can see some of that reddish on the abdomen, and you can see her little bald spot back there, her little pink booty. She's so gorgeous. I was looking for one of these at the show. The only thing I found were sling size, and with these guys growing as slow as they do, I didn't want a sling. I found several slings at the show, but I did not want a sling. I was hoping that someone would have a subadult or adult, preferably a female, and when I did not find one at the show, I immediately, when we got back to the hotel room, put out feelers on Facebook, and pretty quickly, within about 10 minutes, I got a response from the guy that I bought this girl from, and told me that he had one. I told him I had to get back home from the show in St. Louis and house all my other new additions, but then I would probably be interested. So when I got back this week, I corresponded with him, PMing him on Facebook, and I asked for some photographs and video, and he sent me 3 photographs in the middle of the day. He said he would get some video when he got home, and he sent me a really nice 30-second takedown video of her and a mealworm. And once I saw that, I knew I had to have her. Sorry, guys, I bumped the table. And I don't regret it. I couldn't be happier with this girl. She's gorgeous. And I hope she's around for a long time to come. Hey, guys, that's all I've got for this video. I've got to finish feeding and watering. I've got to finish my chores. and then I've got to sit down and smoke a cigar. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, drop me a line in the comments. Give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to share this video with people, guys. Even though it was boring, the ending turned out pretty good, I think, because we got to look at this beautiful girl. Anyhow, I'm going to quit rambling. Don't forget to take care of yourselves and each other. Subscribe. Have a great night. God bless.